Well, it is a beautiful day. You can see Arches National Park there, and those South Mountains. So I'm on Willow Springs Road. Now I usually don't come here, and I'm gonna show you why I don't usually come here. This place has got human feces everywhere. There's a piece right here, and you might ask me how I know that, but if we look close enough, you'll see there's toilet paper attached to the side of that. There's another frozen shit right there. And this is right in the center of a campsite. And here's another piece, and another one right there, and another one right there. Some kind of sanitary stuff. And then if we right quick go over here, you'll find this plastic bag, and inside of this bag, which I believe is supposed to be a some kind of disposal bag, there's shit in there, and this other bag has got shit in it as well. Now, the reason I made this video is because there is a toilet right there. It is maybe hard to see on the video, but it's maybe 300 feet away. Why? And I know why. There's a lot of homeless people living here. These things I see, this is desperation shitting. Like, I don't... And everybody talks about how in the town and the cost of living in Moab is rising, but the wages are staying the same. And I've been arguing for years that we are forcing people into making irresponsible decisions in our desert by disallowing them financially to live in our town. And so consequently, there are people that live in places like this without the proper sanitary systems, like come in an RV, people in vans, people in cars, people in 50-year-old RVs that don't work because they can't live, because they can't pay to live with the amount of money that they make working in this town. And you might say, well, they can go to another town. Well, sure they can, but there's no jobs in those other towns. I think there's clearly something wrong with this man's car. What do you guys think? I think okay. Well, back to what I was saying. There are consequences to the economy that we have created in the town of Moab. And these are some of the consequences of that. Sure, there are some tourists that stay here. But there are no tourists that stay here when it's 5 degrees. Not in a car. We're going to watch all of these problems increase. All of those problems are going to increase. And we don't call people homeless because they have a Honda CR-V. That's ridiculous. We are still suffering the consequences as a community of those fundamental failures. Of the fact that there are 500 to 700 people living outside of the town and working in the town every year. Because the town is not being managed in a manner that allows for those people to exist, despite the fact that the entire community and economy rely on those people to operate the businesses, to bring the money in that makes the whole town. And just like many other things, this is all about greed, and it's all about the decisions made by individuals that refuse to put their community before themselves, that refuse to not be greedy. And the product of accumulated greed is disparity in quality of life, and people who have 10 toilets and people who have fucking bags at the Willow Springs. rant over.